Good morning. It's Sunday, June 4th, 2017. Driving out to the airfield again. Today is the day. I'm almost sure of it. Hopefully next time I talk to the camera, I will be a paramotor pilot. Well, I'll be a guy who took off in a paramotor. I don't know about pilot. But today's the day, I think. Yeah, we'll see. And yeah, we'll see, man. I'm nervous as hell. I had a hard time sleeping. Thought about it over and over again. Woke up like 600 times. Okay. Maybe 6 times. But, yeah. Talk to you guys afterwards. Love you. officially a powered paraglider pilot after a year and a half of trying. I took off. I took off today. I don't know, man. I got like some crazy feelings about it. Like, it was a long time, a long build up for me to get off the ground, and so having finally done it is just I don't know, man. It's just amazing. I can't believe it's happened. I can't believe I did it. I did a initial taxi with the motor on, and everything looked really good. We had higher, it was much higher than normal winds today than what I've seen out there. So I asked Tom, my instructor Tom, I said, hey man, how fast do you think the winds are? And he said about 12, and I know that's not a bad amount of wind, I think, for flying. I don't know what people normally fly in, I guess, but I know that after being out there so many times, that felt fast. And some other pilots had taken off before me, and I was watching them pretty close, and it was super bumpy. We actually had one of the pilots come in, and he said, you know, it was spicy. And I'm like, God, I don't want any spice in my first flight, man. I don't want any spice at all. But I asked Tom how fast the wind was, and he said 12, and I said, okay. I said, let's go, I want to fly. And he went and lined up at the other end of the field. I got my wing up, everything was cool. And gassed it. Felt it pick me up off the ground. And I got pushed sideways immediately from a gust. And I let go of the gas. Mostly let go of the gas, and I came right back down. And as soon as I started falling again, I'm like saying to myself, what the hell are you doing, man? Like, why are you letting the gas go? What are you doing? And like to myself, and I hear Tom in my ear yelling, gas, and I'm coming down fast. You know, this happens in like a second, you know, but I guess, you know, just to explain the story, that's all the stuff that was going on in that second. And so I gassed it all the way up again. I hit the ground with my feet. My landing gear was still down, thank God. I took, I think, 3 steps. I don't know if I got a video of this or not. If I do, then I'll show you. But I had a camera mounted on top of my truck. I don't know if it got it or not yet. But I came down, I took about 3 steps, and it lifted me right back up again. Thank God. So I saved it, and I learned a big lesson, and I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen again. And then I was up in the air, and way up in the air. Like, it felt like way up in the air. Like, yeah. So I was way up in the air, I'm looking around, and the wind's pushing me sideways. I'm already bumping all over the place, it felt like. And Tom's telling me go ahead, and we were supposed to do a left-hand pattern the whole way, but as soon as I got in the air, it's pushing me right, and it looks like I'm making a right turn, but I'm really just getting turned by the wind. And Tom's like, go ahead and finish your left hand or your right hand turn. And I can't remember if I pulled back left again. I think I might have just went straight to the right. I'll have to see if I have any video of that too. But then he's having me climb. I'm jumping up and down. I feel like I'm swinging, I'm bouncing, and honestly felt super uncomfortable. And if I knew what I was doing, I would have brought the thing back down. Probably, I guess. I just felt so uncomfortable. But I stayed in the air. Tom's still coaching me. He's still in my ear, telling me everything, asking me if things are okay. And because I have no experience, and Tom's feeling confident, I swing my legs saying it's okay, and it was totally fine. I went through 3 laps of a lot of bumps. It was 3 laps of feeling confident and not confident, like one right after the other. Just I thought, when I was far out from the landing or the runway or the LZ, winds gusts were huge, and I was jumping up and down. I'm like, I want to come down this time. I want to come down this time in my mind. And I'm just thinking to myself, please don't collapse. I don't know enough about it to, you know, I talked to Mike, one of my main instructor. I talked to him afterwards. He's like, no, there's no way it would have collapsed. It's just not the wind or weather for it. But in my mind, having no experience, you know, that's what I'm thinking. And I finished my 3 circuits. I line up on Tom. I'm being pulled to a higher altitude with very little motor going into the wind. And that was an interesting sensation. I didn't think I was going to make it back to the field, at least lined up on where Tom wanted me to be. But I got back on the field, no problem, back towards the field, and we're cruising along, and Tom says cut the engine, and I think I you know, I might have hesitated. He might have told me twice, because I wasn't sure if that's what he said or not, I think. And I killed the engine, soared down. This is my first landing of anything, you know. Soared down, and that was kind of a peaceful feeling, I suppose, just coming down, no engine on, and just, even though I was hanging from my, you know, my crotch, it still felt comfortable enough, you know, and the wind was still kind of pushing me around. But, you know, there's video of this. I know I have a video of me landing, and it's not as cool as I thought it looked. You know, in my mind's eye, I thought it looked pretty good, except for the end. I'll tell you that in a minute. But I was coming in all kind of swinging, and then I overshot the landing strip. I kind of felt when I was approaching the LZ that I might be going long. Like, it felt like I wasn't going to be able to drift down in time. But Tom had me get about halfway, not halfway, he had me get a little ways into the LZ before he had me totally, in fact, I think I was over the parking lot of the cars before I killed my motor. But then I went long, and I was out in the little bit taller grass, and when I came down, I took a knee and sat just a touch of my frame into the dirt. It wasn't pretty. I didn't land on my 2 feet, but I landed, and I, you know, took both knees and just kind of sat there and just was like, holy shit, I can't believe I got up and got down.